Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
Big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the Big Shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the Big Shell under complete control.
Makes them think they can get that much.
There was a government-sponsored tour going on of the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
Joder. ¿En serio? ¿Se va a trabar el juego? ¿Qué? No. Me está jodiendo. Pongo pausa. Qué hijo de mil puta. Bueno. No había otra. Tengo que resetear el emulador de la Play. Esto me salteo.
Snake.
Me salteo.
You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation. Is this a joint effort? No. Fox
Están dando por el choto. Ahí está.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the
Cambió
visibility?
la voz a
The
Snake.
lights on the
Antes no
plant
tenía la voz
struts
así.
are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team
Está
10?
diciendo que
They landed on the
está
roof of the
seguro
big
que
shell
otro
as planned.
Otra
And by the
tía
way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in
te va a
VR.
llamar Snake, te va a
I
llamar
feel
Raiden.
like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
Es una
The
misión
frequency is
ultra secreta.
140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise,
No
press
tienen
the
que saber
select
que
button.
Snake ha ido,
The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything
Entonces se
changes.
llama Raiden, ¿no?
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
Como si adoptase
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
No me está costando mucho
Sounds good.
entender eso, pero sí me está costando.
Your new sneaking
acostumbrarme
suit
porque
uses
capaz que
electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Bien. Tengo que llegar al fondo y levantar un elevador. Y desde ahí mandar una transmisión. Esperar chat. Perdón. Me llama el comandante.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left analog stick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face the...
Los controles como nada. Ah, no sé. Hay que hacer algo. ver como todo lo que tenga calor debería vencer.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Ese es Snake.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
Uy, boludo, ¿cómo
How do
se
I
llama en
gain
español el juego?
access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Encima hay que prestar atención a lo que dice el coronel, bueno, que tira buenas pistas. Eso fue lo que jugaba al 1 yo, en español, que servía bastante lo que decía el coronel.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of the mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Bueno, no entendí nada. Uy, ¿qué tengo que poner aquí? ¿Qué? ¿En serio? Estoy adorno, ¿eh? ¿Qué es de ese? Si no puedo salir y hablarlo del coronel, parece. Pero bueno, volví a llamarle y leer bien lo que me he dicho. Y vamos a poner el raid. Roque. Para probar nada más, la verdad no entendí lo que tenía que hacer. Birthday, te pide cumpleaños, tipo de sangre, ¿cómo que sepa todo eso, boludo? No, boludo, estoy loco. ¿Qué sé yo qué? ¿Y esto? Oh, no sé qué choto, si estaba en on o en off.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Pero esto ya sé yo, el rango de visión. Por cómo funciona el radar. Opa. ¿Ah? Jack. Part of this mission. Ella es la analista de la misión. O sea, con ella vamos a guardar las partidas. Uy, 2 horas de charla. Bien, sí, ahí me da el código de frecuencia.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Cagamos, ya me pico.
Enemy sight. Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Mira, refuerzo.
What's going on? Respond. Answer me. You better not be asleep. Wake up.
Ya la cagué, pues ya me han visto y bueno, este es un juego de sigilo en el que uno tiene que hacer las cosas bien, con paciencia.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
Están dando mal el emulador.
First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Paloma, boludo. Hijo de puta. Ah, sí, volando cagan. No.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button, then push the left analog stick in the direction you want to move.
Bien, bien. Se resbala de tanta acá. Qué loco.
According to the SEAL Team 10's communications, the president was sighted on Strut B. Raiden, head for Strut B. It's to the northwest of...
Negativo.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it. Crouch down using the crawl button, then push the left analog stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
¿Sabes qué me parece? Tenía que haber tenido la M9 y disparar desde el seguro derecho. Pero no tengo la M9. ¡Cago en Dios! Estoy perdido. 시작했거든요. 뭐.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Top secret. En esto que el Pentágono, la Nación de Seguridad, gente. Incluso que va a estar un año. 29. No pasa para el otro lado, punto. ¿En serio? Ay, Dios. Dale, dale.
Raiden, that door is locked. You most likely won't be able to get through. Find another way in. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Este nodo que tengo que usar.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Tengo que hacer un ruido, cosa que distrae del otro. ¿Dónde puedo hacer ruido? Tengo apagado el radar, Visual Pibe, Visual Pibe. Ahí lo pego. ¿Qué hacemos con la computadora?
It's the oven! I need help!
No es fácil de los controles. Oh. No, aquí te cachan y al carajo.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field.
Entiendo que son
That'll knock its
granadas
sensors
chaff,
offline for a
granadas
while. Try to locate some chaff.
que apagan
You
o
can also
apuntan
destroy
todo
the
tipo de
engine or the
activación
camera.
sónica.
Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
¿Dónde está tu granada chaff?
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Vamos a sacar el presidente. Luego, pero tengo una... ¿De dónde saco esa granada? Cállate. Mierda, boludo, ¿cómo llegué hasta ahí? hay nada que coger.
Everything else is normal.
En este estamos nosotros. Tenemos que ir allá, ¿no?
Raiden, didn't you hear what the seal said? The president is in trouble. Head for Strut B. Strut B is to the northwest of Strut A. First, make your way to Strut A on the double. The president's life is at stake here.
Por la estructura A, dice. Tengo que ir a la B. Estructura A. Allá también. Oh, lejísimo. Ajá. Vamos para allá. Pero no, de ahí venimos. ¿Cómo que tengo que ir para ahí? A ver, para. De ahí venimos. O sea, tío, tengo que ir a la B. Como River. Claro. Ay Dios, ¿cómo tengo que hacer? No sé si gastar la granada para destruir este horno. Trabajando, vamos.
hide and watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
There's somebody there.